Here's what's happening now. You're taking a live look at a town hall looking to decide how to spend more than $150 million in Hurricane Helene relief money. This meeting is happening at the Aiken County Government Center on University Parkway, and there's a lot to discuss. Today marks 8 months since the Category 4 hurricane hit South Carolina and Georgia, and we're still far from recovered. But hurricane season won't wait for us. In fact, it starts in just 4 days. Your Liz Owens is live at that meeting as we speak. Liz, part of what this $150 million could be used for is preventing the same disaster we just went through.
Most of it's going to be used to help people that still have not been able to make repairs. So Aiken County is one of 6 counties the federal government says was hardest hit by Hurricane Helene. And if you take a drive through North Augusta, like Hammond's Hills here, the neighborhood, you can see why. I mean, we see home after home 8 months later that still is in need of repairs. That $150 million, 80% of it will go to help those 6 counties, Aiken County being one, to help people that have not been able to make repairs yet. People like the homeowner here.
There were trees downed everywhere.
It's the sort of scene
you maybe had about passage for one vehicle
that burns itself into a long-term memory.
I hate to use such a commonly used colloquialism, but it did look like a bomb went off.
Hurricane Helene hit Hammond Hills with a fury like no other.
This area was smashed up pretty bad.
Root balls still fill yards, tarps cover roofs, and trash bins line the streets in the neighborhood. Jackson McGahee is not only a homeowner in Hammond Hills.
You had a lot of people that came out of town to really make the money off the storm,
but a property manager familiar with the obstacles preventing his neighbors from rebuilding.
They also are negotiating with their insurance companies, some of these people on their roofs, and that can be a time-consuming process.
Aiken County is one of only 6 counties in the state of South Carolina the federal government has deemed as most impacted and distressed from Hurricane Helene, which means 80% of more than $120 million in grant money will go to help people still struggling to repair or rebuild.
I hope the money is delineated and appropriated appropriately. There needs to be meetings and needs to be seen what the highest and best use of those funds are.
State leaders are breaking down the who, what, when, and how in public meetings throughout the county today. Most of the money will go towards housing, from repairs to rebuilding to buyouts and rental assistance. Funds will not go directly to people, instead to workers contracted with the state to do the work. And the money will only go to help people currently in need, not to reimburse monies already spent to make repairs. Priority will go to the most vulnerable, low-income, disabled, seniors, all those still in need.
So, Will, you mentioned 150. I said 150 and then 120 inside my story. Here's the difference is that extra 30 million, that will go towards mitigation. It's going to take care of things like preventing flooding and future disasters, making it a little bit easier for people to recover. That's where that money's going, but the 120 is going directly. Most of that will go to help people like this homeowner. So who should apply? If you have not had repairs made, if you need reconstruction, anything like that, the state is urging you to go ahead and put in your application now. If you just go to our app, we'll have a link to how you can do that now. And as far as the timetable goes, for the next couple weeks, the state's going to be going around doing these meetings because they have to come up with this action plan that they have to submit to HUD by mid-June. Then HUD will have 45 days from that to say, yes, we like your plan, and that is when the state can go ahead and start getting people like this homeowner help. But right now is the time to go ahead and apply. So that way you can find out if you need to find documents or pull things. You have plenty of time and you're not under a time crunch.
All right, thanks for that, Liz. Again, tonight's meeting goes until 7:30, but if you weren't able to make it to today's town hall, it's not too late to share your thoughts on how this federal money should be spent in Aiken County. You can pull out your phone right now. You can scan the flow code here that's going to pop up. There you go. That will take you to our website, WRDW.com. There we have more information on the plan for spending this federal money and the link you can use to share your thoughts with the state.